Hello, my name is Wyatt Hansen, and this is my persuasion speech on investing in the stock market for Comm 110. Everyone has heard the term, money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you things that perhaps can make you happy. Perhaps you'd like to travel the world or buy the newest luxury car. Maybe you just rather live a humble lifestyle, but don't think you need a lot of money. Well, there's one saying in life that pertains to money, and it couldn't be more true even if you tried. Money can buy you your freedom. Freedom from paying bills or even having to worry about any expenses you have. Now, what if I told you 3 words that could end your entire life of paying bills, mortgages, or whatever it is, so you have the ability to spend more time with your family or pick up a new skill or even invest in your own hobby? That 3-letter word that can allow you to quit your job and still have some money and retain money every month. That 3 words is the stock market. Now, a lot of people cringe when they hear the stock market, but what they don't realize is it can be a lot safer than they make it think. Sure, you could guarantee your money in a bank, but you wouldn't have as much money as if you were to invest in the stock market by making your money earn money for you. Now, take a stock that will probably be predominant within the next 5 to 10 years and will still maintain its relevancy. We will take Verizon, for example. If you were to buy Verizon a year ago on April 22nd, 2019, it would be worth $57.92. Today, it's worth $58.50, even in the recession we're in now. In fact, the best part of just owning a stock is that they'll give you a part of their revenue every year. And Verizon pays out $2.46 for just owning their stock, which means that you could essentially pay off all the money you invested into that stock within 25 years, possibly even less if you were to sell the stock when the stock price goes up. In fact, if you were to keep your $50 in a high yield dividend savings account, you'd only have a return of about 0.2%. So that would only net you about 10 cents a year compared to Verizon, who will give you $2.46. So let's take the average American, who makes about $57,000 a year. If they were to invest 25% of their salary and put it in stocks such as AT&T, Verizon, McDonald's, and other stocks with moderate dividends, they would get about $427 from a 3% return. Now, that may not seem like much, but if you were to continue to invest within 12 years, you could be making yourself a minimum of $6,000 a year. And that's not even including if their dividend yield were to go up higher or the company makes more money, so they give you more. In fact, that's a modest return. Many companies give out higher dividends than just 3%. Many people still will cringe, though, at the idea of investing in the stock market, because what if a recession happens? Recessions are scary for many people, but so far, every recession has bounced back and led to the market to become even stronger. Typically, the best way to avoid taking a huge loss at a recession is having a diverse portfolio, or to have invested in many companies so that your losses can be countered by the gains of other companies. Another thing you can do to ensure that you won't lose a lot of money when you invest is to invest in companies with a lot of assets and minimal to a little bit of debt. This would help them sell off assets or even have extra cash to pay off if something had gone wrong, or they get sued, or a recession happens. they'll still be able to pay their stockholders. Another question people have is, how do I invest? There's a lot of free trading platforms to use and a lot of learning resources on the internet to help you learn. But maybe you'd rather spend that time doing what you love rather than learning and doing your own investing. That's where you could hire a financial advisor who will invest your money for you. They typically do take a very modest 0.5% of your portfolio value, which they can and they typically do increase your own portfolio value by 4% or more a year by them knowing what's good to invest in and what they should not invest in. Now, there is one last final question people have, and that's, when do I invest? Now. Now is absolutely the best time to invest. The market is down due to the coronavirus, but once people get back to work and spending money, they will bring the company's revenues back up to normal. This will allow many stocks to jump straight up because people are spending money and not investing, but buying their company's products, which could potentially even see of people getting returns within the next 5 years of their stock market price going back up to where it was before the recession, or maybe even higher. Millions of people have invested in stocks to help make some extra income or to quit their jobs and pursue their passions. People have been able to get rich from investing, such as Warren Buffett. The risk is there, but it can be minimalized with smart investments. The only final question I have for you is, are you happy with your job right now, or would you rather have passive income through the stock market and spend this time doing something you truly love, or spending those precious years with your kids? Thank you. My name is Wyatt Hansen, and that was my persuasive speech on the stock market.